following contest is the Royal Rumble match. Now, the two superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start in the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order that they drew. This will continue until all 30 superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations occur when you are thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and will advance to the main event of WrestleMania.
It's Little Miss Bliss!
And from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss!
"5 feet of fury." She will break your heart, break your jaw, and you'll still find yourself stalking her social media pages. Multi-time women's champion.
Yeah, she's not afraid to remind you either.
What an incredible career so far. Here comes the Queen.
And from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at one of the reasons that the women's revolution has become the women's evolution.
Charlotte has spearheaded a movement to take this women's division to a level of competition it has never seen before.
It's about time I heard you pay the Queen her proper respect, Saxton. And you can see the respect from the WWE Universe for Charlotte. Here we go. Royal Rumble action kicking off here.
Well, it's going to take the effort of a lifetime if these competitors expect to still be in there at the end of this one.
Oh, man. We'll have our third competitor momentarily.
Well, here comes Nikki.
And she's taken down face first. Alexa Bliss looking stymied.
She doesn't appear too concerned, however.
Wow. Normal wear and tear, Cole. That's all this is. When you compete in a Royal Rumble match, you have to expect to absorb some sort of punishment.
Back, number 4 coming. Oh, this is not good at all. She can be very dangerous in a match like this.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to take her lightly. Not on this night.
Ooh, with the point of the elbow.
I gotta say, guys, Bianca Belair.
Here comes number 5. Focusing the attack on the jaw now.
And here's Stephanie McMahon.
Oh, what a great escape.
Wow, I cannot believe it, Michael. She has some reason to be concerned here. Here's what we're going to see what she's made of.
As Byron mentioned, Bianca Belair's impact has been immediate. From her very first match in the 2017 Mae Young Classic Bianca has been opening eyes.
Yeah, and it's worth noting that in the first round of the Mae Young Classic.
Here we go.
Been eliminated.
Watch out!
And gets out of harm's way.
Oh boy, that could have been bad, Michael.
Hey, Becky Lynch is heading this way. Big boot! What a forearm! Momentum not on Nikki Bella's side, but you can bet there's still plenty of gas left in her tank.
But don't expect this to be her downfall, Cole. I still think she has what it...
We are moments away from the next entrant.
Alexa Bliss gets out of the way quickly.
Ouch. She's starting to falter here. Looks like her chances of winning this match are starting to dwindle.
There's so much at stake here, guys, and if she doesn't get her act together soon, she's going to let it all slip away.
Well, she really can't afford to take on too much more damage and still be able to execute effectively in there. Oh man,
Ouch.
she's rolling now.
And there's a vicious slam. We're looking at complete domination.
Boy, the time just flies, doesn't it?
Becky Lynch may be in trouble here. This is not how she drew this one up.
Normal wear and tear, Cole. That's all this is. When you compete in a Royal Rumble match, you have to expect to absorb some sort of punishment.
Alexa Bliss may be one of the WWE's smallest competitors, but she's also something of a strong... Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now.
Peyton Royce was able to get out of the way there.
Slap!
When Stephanie's feeling it...
Well, who's coming out next? Who is it?
Michael, earlier you brought up Bliss's bodybuilding background. Well, that means Little Miss Bliss can pack a pretty big punch if you underestimate Alexa's size.
Yeah, most competitors...
Oh, look, Nikki Bella's in position. There it is. Nikki Bella just put the... Check out the look of determination on her face, Corey.
Yeah, she's going to be a tough one to eliminate tonight.
And just a sickening thud upon impact. It appears as though Nikki Bella is starting to fade. I can tell you this is not how she envisioned this match going, guys.
Guys, I don't think we can watch a Royal Rumble match without mentioning the mastermind behind the epic event. Of course, that person is WWE Hall of Famer Pat Patterson, a true legend.
That could have been... She shows signs of life.
She's showing a lot more than that. That is a beautiful thing to watch.
And a powerful kick. Reflecting a bit more on Pat Patterson creating the Rumble, I can tell you that the concept wasn't initially welcomed with great fondness.
Imagine pitching a battle royal that starts with just two people. On paper, that's a tough sell. But when it comes to Patterson, you have to trust that he knows what he's doing.
You can see that...
Which superstar is this going to be?
She delivers a punishing DDT. Oh, you gotta love Peyton Royce. That spinning leg lariat.
So impressive.
Oh, it's Lana. There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
We talk a lot about dream matchups and the luck of the draw at the Royal Rumble, and for good reason. At the 2017 Royal Rumble, we saw two icons go nose-to-nose that before then was only possible in WWE video games. And if you were playing with your action figures at home like Byron, time stood still when Goldberg stood before the almighty.
We're moments away from yet another gladiator entering the Rumble. Dodges trouble there.
You got that right, Michael. That had elimination written all over it.
Wow, she looks to be all business here tonight.
You have to be all business if you want to win a match like this, Michael. Watch out!
And she lands the Bulldog. Nice job getting out of the way of that one. Looks like we might get an elimination, guys. Looking to send her over the top rope.
Her night may very well be over here, guys. After a decision by then
That's a shocking elimination if you ask me. Stephanie McMahon wants to put this away.
There it is, pedigree. That might have done. Those midnight training sessions are really paying off, Cole.
The night could be... Over to the outside! Huge elimination right there. Talk about setting him out. There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing. Alundra Blaze just barely got out of the way.
Really?
The WWE Universe is counting in number 12.
Here we go, guys. Elimination coming up. Here we go with Lita.
The 2014 Royal Rumble match had so many rivalries, debuts, and streaks all in one that made for an exciting night in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The match saw Kane make his 15th consecutive appearance in the Royal Rumble match, and the Rumble debuts of The Shield, Rusev, Cesaro, Big E, Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, and Fandango. Oh, what a kick!
She's always been a woman capable of great bursts of activity.
Byron, I remember calling the action at the 2014 Royal Rumble and was shocked when I heard my broadcast colleague JBL's entrance music. That night, the self-professed wrestling god entered his very first Royal Rumble match. But there was one superstar who made his Rumble match debut. Asuka getting ready here. With a running hip attack!
That might just be the final nail in the coffin. Ah, lucky 13. The 2016 Royal Rumble match had quite a unique stipulation. In fact, it became the largest WWE Championship defense in history. WWE Champion Roman Reigns was the #1 entrant in the Royal Rumble, and in order to retain the championship, Reigns had to outlast 29 other entrants. But if Roman was eliminated, he'd lose his WWE Championship.
That shot landed on her and was a direct hit. I think she's trying to prove a point here. If Roman Reigns emerged victorious from the 2016 Royal Rumble match,
Who could number 14 be? Alundra Blaze just barely got out of the way.
what's Sasha Banks doing here? Lana's, and that's elimination right there, guys.
With an exclamation point, no less.
Could be trouble here, guys. Looks to make an elimination here. Nice job getting out of trouble there.
Talk about it. Listen to this crowd count the next one in.
Hey, Tamina is heading this way. Inverted DDT. Mike trying for the elimination here. Things have gotten worse for Liv Morgan. She could be out of this match. She's definitely starting to feel the pressure here, guys.
For some reason, she was just never able to get out of the gates. It's like she's been in first gear all night. And it's Billie Kay showing some agility.
Stiff kick there. A superstar is always in a high-profile match when they main event a Monday Night Raw. A spot Lita once found herself in when she clashed with Trish Stratus for the WWE Women's Championship.
In her home state of North Carolina, Lita threw caution to the wind as she put her body at risk.
There's the elimination, Corey.
What took them so long? You guys bring up Lita and Trish's Women's Championship match. It isn't lost on anybody that was the first time women were given the spotlight to
Liv Morgan sizing it up. Look who it is. Bayley. A quick reversal by Bayley.
Tamina Snuka just barely got out of the way.
counting it down. Who is it gonna be?
And she delivers a lightning quick strike. Twice as nice. Clubbing blow to the back. Oh, and she's got her game face on.
Doesn't she always?
Plenty of force behind that chop. Elbow drop. And Byron, you never want to find yourself in a spot like this.
Especially in a Royal Rumble match, Michael.
Look out, a possible elimination coming. Guys, it's almost time for our next competitor. We're looking at a possible elimination here.
This doesn't look good, guys.
She's able to get out of the way there. There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
Heading to the ring with a purpose.
Boy, that's the truth.
Got her good with a chop. She got her good there. This could spell trouble, Corey.
Without a doubt. In fact, I'll be surprised if this doesn't lead to an elimination.
Bayley has spent her whole career with many of her peers. Next entrance getting ready to come out. Oh, what a great escape.
Wow, I cannot believe it, Michael.
Bro, watch out. It's Brie Bella, and she looks like she's been waiting to cause some trouble. Could be trouble here, guys. She's out of it, guys.
Yeah, she's leaving herself wide open here.
On a vicious assault. When she gets in attack mode, look out. A well-placed kick. Sarah Logan's strike hits the mark. You got a feel for Tamina Snuka looking beaten down at this point. Her opponent is clearly getting the best of her here.
Only the absolute elite superstars have won Royal Rumble.
And that's elimination right there, guys.
With an exclamation point, no less. Little known fact, guys, the first ever Royal Rumble was broadcast on free television at the very same time that the competition was holding their Bunkhouse Stampede pay-per-view. Coincidence? I think not.
Things are about to heat up here, guys. Big elimination right there. Running clothesline. To elaborate more on the 1988 Royal Rumble Bunkhouse Stampede controversy, it's worth noting that the competition held their event in New York that night, a location long considered to be WWE territory.
A bold move indeed, but I'm willing.
We're about to find out who enters next.
It's Dana Brooke. This is going to get interesting, real interesting. Her chop lands flush. Here we go, guys. Elimination coming up.
Of course, it's a long-standing tradition that the winner of the Royal...
Bayley has been eliminated.
Mandy Rose just too quick.
Who's it gonna be, fellas?
And here we go now, elbow drop. As Byron mentioned, 1993 marked the first time the Royal Rumble winner advanced to WrestleMania. In that year, now it's Tamina, the super kick.
We may be looking at our winner here, guys. All that's left now is for Tamina to finish her.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
Look at the quickness by Dana Brooke.
The overhand punch connects. She's sticking to the game plan no matter how redundant it may be.
Who's it gonna be?
And there's the reversal from Dana Brooke. Using her feet here. What do you think, Corey? Does she have a chance here tonight?
Of course she does, Cole. What kind of question is that?
She drops her with a clothesline. There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now. No, she's too quick for her. And it's Mickie James with a Mick kick.
Wow, she's fought her way all the way back here. X marks the spot on that one. Tamina Snuka just barely got out of the way.
And it's Mickie James making a move. And she got her with a clothesline. There's the elimination, Corey.
What took them so long?
And once again, we see a return to the specific maneuver. Hey, whatever works. Ah, kick! Nasty kick. Now Beth Phoenix might be in trouble.
Number 24 has a good chance of winning this, guys.
I know, that's why 24 is my pick.
Oh, straight forearm. Now Brie Bella's not looking good here. But you certainly cannot count her out yet.
But don't expect this to be her downfall, Cole. I still think she has what it takes to be there when the dust clears.
This was bound to happen eventually, guys. Her opponent is just too talented to let her walk all over her for this entire match.
Trying for the elimination here. Oh, the reversal by Brie Bella. Nice job getting out of trouble there.
Talk about a great escape.
A rib-rattling tackle.
We're about to find out who enters next.
Looks to make an elimination here. And another one. Going for something else here, I guess.
Which is absurd. I'm not sure why you wouldn't want to continue trying for the elimination.
And here's Nia Jax.
When we look at the prestige of winning the Royal Rumble match and how the event itself puts the world on the road to WrestleMania, we must go back to the success of the first Royal Rumble. The match started off with two future
And that's elimination right there, guys.
with an exclamation point, no less.
Now we're into the home stretch with number 26. Almost there.
Look at her go.
She's got her now, guys. Corey, a few moments ago, you talked about the phenomenal lineup of superstars who participated in the inaugural Royal Rumble. Future WWE Hall of Famers included Jake the Snake Roberts, Harley Race, Don Morocco, Nikolai Volkov, Ultimate Warrior, and the Junkyard Dog. Each made an impact in the first ever Royal Rumble. Brie Bella, Buster.
This one is over.
Quick thinking to avoid that one. Uh-oh. When you talk about great rookie years, Shayna Baszler's first year in NXT has to be in the conversation. She got more done in 3 months than most competitors do in 3 years. Here we go. Like a cat playing with a mouse. And gets out of harm's way.
Oh boy, that could have been bad, Michael.
We're looking at complete domination here. Here comes Paige.
Michael mentioned Shayna Baszler's first year in NXT. Consider the fact that her first match was in January of 2018. By the end of the month, she was competing at NXT TakeOver. By April 2018, she was NXT Women's Champion.
And guys, the time between her debut and winning the championship was just 8.
That's elimination.
Nia Jax seems to have lost a step now. To be expected, though, given the competition.
We're about to get another one. The 2017 Royal Rumble saw more than 52,000 members of the WWE Universe fill the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas. It was one of the most exciting Rumble matches in recent memory. And I couldn't help but notice the amount of WWE superstars who were first NXT superstars who have now made an impact during one of the biggest events in WWE.
She's a live wire when she's plugged in.
The kick gets her. Kick! Nasty kick. At the 2017 Royal Rumble, Byron, you spoke about this before. It was another impressive display by the WWE superstars who will stop at nothing to win the Royal Rumble and punch their tickets to WrestleMania. Of the 30 superstars who put it all on the line in the 2017 Rumble, 11 of them were standouts in NXT.
And given the time I spent in NXT as an in-ring competitor,
There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
She's in a bad way here, Byron.
Don't count her up.
And there's the elimination.
Eliminated.
Spinning kick to the gut.
When she gets in attack mode, look out. I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Taken off her feet now.
And you're not going to win many matches down there. I can tell you that.
It might only be heart keeping Shayna Baszler in this match.
This is not at all where she wants to be right now.
guys, don't be surprised if she finds a way to win this thing. I'm willing to bet she has a little more gas in that tank of hers.
Carmella with a nice reversal.
Get ready.
Paige with the excellent move.
There's the elimination. Dodges trouble there.
You got that right, Michael. That had elimination written all over it.
Here she is, guys, and she looks to be on a mission.
Yeah, but this mission won't be easy.
Hits with the clothesline. Paige wants to put it away.
Rampage. That could be a game changer.
If you've been keeping track, we should know who this is.
The luckiest person in the match.
Shayna Baszler making her move.
Here comes Alicia Fox.
Oh my God! A drop to the outside. There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
And we're back to this form of attack.
Ronda Rousey got out of there in time.
Look out, a possible elimination coming up. Tough spot for her to be in, guys.
Yeah, this could be it for her.
There's the elimination, Corey.
What took him so long?
Watch out, that was power on top of more power. What a slam. Very precarious situation here.
This is definitely bad news for her. She is on fire.
Man. I guess she feels there's something to be said for going back to something that worked before. It's rare that a competitor can steal the show in their very first match, but Ronda Rousey did just that, and she did it at WrestleMania. Looks like we might get an elimination, guys.
Shayna Baszler has been eliminated.
Michael, you mentioned Ronda Rousey's WrestleMania debut, and she was somehow the standout star in that show-stealing match. That's no small feat when you consider her partner was Kurt Angle, and their opponents were Triple H and Stephanie McMahon.
Yeah, Triple H and Angle have no shortage of WrestleMania moments. Stephanie McMahon's had some big matches too, but the one everyone was talking about after the match was Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey's done playing. Oh, wow.
I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael.
Ronda Rousey needs to capitalize on this opportunity.
You know, despite Ronda's rigorous training at the Performance Center and continuous, Ronda Rousey's done playing.
Alicia Fox has
Nikki
been
Bella wins.
eliminated.
Nikki Bella wins. Let's take another look and see why the Royal Rumble is a highlight of the WWE calendar.
She left it all in the ring, and I expected nothing less.
Here is your winner, the baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
What an amazing finish to what may have been one of the most exciting Royal Rumble matches I've seen in years.
You have to give credit where credit is due. That was one of the gutsiest performances I've seen in a very long time.
That'll do it for this year's Royal Rumble match, and I, for one, cannot wait to see what this guy can do in the main event of WrestleMania.